Hi guys, this is George from The Roman Show, and I'm here with the Green Ranger, Jason David Frank, JDF. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me, and thanks for watching, guys. It's a busy show, and we're here in Florida, and I, love the weather. Love the weather.
How are you enjoying it so far here in Florida? I know you're very familiar with this place, but how's your stay right now?
It's been great, man. Full Throttles hooked me up with a Ferrari yesterday, so I can't complain there. We had a good chance to spend some time with my friends there, and we just cruised the car. My daughter's here. Her friend's there, KK, Trey. We just got in the car and we cruised around a little bit. Worked really hard last night with some of the fans here today. And as you can see, it's a full house. Me and Amy Jo just got done with our Q&A. We just got done with the group photos. It's a sold-out show here today, sold-out show tomorrow. It's amazing, man. I love Florida. I love the fans. Every state I go to, we got a different feel of the fans. And here it's just more of a, laid-back feeling. People appreciate it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
So speaking of which, now that you speak about fans and all that, I personally want to, putting all professionalism aside, me talking as a fan, I appreciate you coming out here because we heard about a certain incident that took place at another con. I'm not going to bring it up. And the fact that you're still dedicated to all your fans, to all the people that support you, that you say after that little incident to still come out and, say hi to your fans is one hell of a move. So I thank you very much for that.
Thank you, man. And there's obviously no secret on it. I will say this, though. Phoenix Comic-Con is super safe over there. All the cons are really getting together, and they're kind of banding, together to make sure that certain things don't happen at Comic-Cons. Things can happen anywhere around the world. Mm-hmm. Comic-Con people don't have to apologize because it's just more of a security factor at the shows. Mm-hmm. If we could stop that stuff at the door, then we can have a good time. But this is a place where, kids and people come for comic books and toys, and you kind of drop your guard. But sometimes in this world, as you can see, a lot of stuff happening with Manchester and all these super sport events happening around the world. Comic-Cons need to be treated the same. This is like a sports event. We should not be able to get indoors with guns and all the other stuff. Yep. So I'm there to kind of step in and be like this Comic-Con safety ambassador, which I do get a lot of heat from a lot of people. Mm-hmm. But there shouldn't be no heat about it. We just need to keep the con safe. Check everyone at the door. Make sure they don't have weapons, and let's just have fun. That's the way Comic-Cons were designed to do, and let's just continue. That stuff won't even faze me, and it didn't that day, and it's still not going to because I know God's got my back, and that's just the way it is.
And again, I thank you very much as a fan that you still come out here to say hi to your fans. But now that you mentioned sports as well, everyone knows you also are a mixed martial artist. You've trained in MMA, you fought in MMA. One person that you've always eyed on was CM Punk, Mr. Phil Brooks. Now with UFC being behind money fights and CM Punk even mentioning that he wants to come back to the UFC, what do you think are the chances of seeing you and Phil finally?
Man, like in Dumb and Dumber when they said, what's the chance of a girl like me and a guy like you getting together? So you're saying there's a chance. 1 in a million. But no, in reality, it should be a good fight. I would like to have it still. It's really up to CM, and it'd be a good fight for the promoters. And I'm not just hanging on to it and lingering. People don't understand the fight world. You got McGregor. You got Mayweather. Yes, they stayed on the social media battle for years, and now look, they got a mainstream fight. So I love CM Punk. I met him several times. I did run into him not too long ago. He didn't say hi to me, but that's a different point. I'm just saying that this is overall it makes sense. Fans like it, so why not just do it? I mean, if you're gonna fight again, fight me. If you're not, that's it.
And mind you, you're also you started up your own MMA school. What's the news on it expanding? Can we see any students of yours possibly even making it to Bellator or UFC in the future?
Man, I have a lot of students right now that I trained and started up from the beginning. A lot of my friends are in UFC. Derek the Black Beast, who's my original sparring partner, he's in the, getting his way up to heavyweight champion there. All the people that I've trained are in Bellator and doing stuff like that. So it's just one of those things. I love training. I love doing it. And, it's just exciting, man. I just want to continue training and show people what Rising Sun Karate is all about. And I'm even thinking about coming down here and opening a school. So I've been looking around here not too long ago, too.
Well, that'll be amazing. I'll probably join it. So I need it with this little belly I'm growing. But I have to also ask you, Mr. Frank, now that we talked about MMA, another big talk in the world is the rebirth of the Power Rangers. Yeah. And we all know you're very familiar with that, being the Green Ranger, being also the Black Ranger. I have to ask you, what's your take on the new Power Rangers? Because we heard an interview that I believe it was Becky G that said they're a new brand of Power Rangers. They kind of are reaching out to the youth instead of what they used to be. So what do you feel about the new Power Rangers?
I feel that the new Power Rangers is doing what we did back then. I mean, I know reaching out to the youth, we're reaching out to everybody. We started the show, we started the movies, so I still think Power Rangers in general, with the Nickelodeon show and Ninja Steel and the Power Ranger movie, we're always reaching out to the youth. But the youth now is a little bit older. My fan base, anywhere from 20 to the age of 30, now with the kids, with the movie, and being consistent in the brand. So I would say that we're always constantly reaching out to the youth. They might be the new rebranded Power Rangers, but it's a different universe, and I'm glad they did a great job. Becky did a good job. Everyone, RJ did an awesome job as Billy, and it's good. We're all reaching out to the youth, so.
Well, mind you, they did tease the Green Ranger at the end of the last film. No one knows the Green Ranger more than you do. Any sign of maybe you might do another cameo in the sequel?
I think we all just have to wait and see with that. There's a lot of secrets and a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of things I don't even know about, to be honest, about the movie. I know nothing about the movie, but, it's always a possibility. And like we say in Power Rangers, anything is possible.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Frank, for your time. I really do appreciate this. It is a great honor to be in front of you. Guys, this is George from The Roman Show. Keep on listening. Don't miss out.
This is The Roman Show.